My name is Devesh Samantrai, a mentor for career in Army, Navy and Air Force with experience of more than 20 years. Today, we are going to discuss concepts and questions of the chapter Permutation and Combination. So, we divided the whole chapter into two videos. This is part 1 and in part 2 we are going to complete. So, we will discuss around 20 questions along with concepts, and that will help you to solve any questions from any other books. So, let us start Permutation Combination 2021. So, first of all, what is the meaning of permutation and what is the meaning of combination? Permutation means arrangement. Permutation means arrangement, and combination means selection. Now, to distinguish between permutation and combination, I'll give you a very good example. Let us consider our Indian cricket team. Total, including extras, there are 15 players are there. 15 players are there. And when the captain of the team, Virat Kohli is our Indian cricket captain. So before the match, first he decides playing 11. Now that is called, or he has to choose 11 players out of 15. Now that is selection, or that is, we can say, combination. Suppose he wins the toss, opt for bat. In that case, he has to decide the batting order of all the batsmen. That is your arrangement or permutation. Suppose he opt for fielding, then he has to arrange the field setting. Field setting is there. He has to arrange the fielding. So that is also a arrangement, means permutation. So before every match, the captain of the cricket team first do combination, then permutation. So the permutation combination is as easy as a cricket match. In each and every cricket match, there is combination and permutation. Now, permutation, symbolically, it is represented by NPR. And the value of NPR is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. Now the meaning of NPR is number of arrangement of r things out of n. The meaning of NPR is number of arrangement of r things out of n. Now what is the meaning of NCR? The meaning of NCR is number of selection of r things out of n. Now symbolically, NPR, you can write down NPR as in this way also. Similarly, NCR symbolically we can represent it in this form also. So meaning of NPR is arrangement of r things out of n, and meaning of NCR is selection of r things out of n. And the value of NPR is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. The meaning of the value of NCR is n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. Now what is n factorial and what is r factorial? Okay, you must be knowing n factorial is equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 up to n. N factorial is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 up to n. Remember, the value of 0 factorial is 1, the value of 1 factorial is 1, the value of 2 factorial is 2, the value of 3 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3, that is 6, and so on. Now, let us discuss a fittest question to distinguish between permutation and combination. Okay, the question is, there are 3 pictures A, B and C. In how many ways a person can purchase 2 pictures? In how many ways a person can purchase 2? And the second question is, in how many ways a person can decorate his drawing room with 2 pictures at 2 places. 2 pictures at 2 places. Now, let us solve question number 1 and question number 2. So first you have to decide whether it is permutation or combination. First question, there are 3 pictures. Out of that you have to purchase 2 pictures. That means you have to select. You have to select 2. Selection means it's a case of combination. So total how many pictures are there? Total 3 pictures are there. Total 3 pictures are there. Out of 3 you have to purchase 2. It's 3C2. Now the value is 3 factorial. The value of n is 3 and the value of r is 2. So 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 3 minus 2, that is 1 factorial. 3 factorial is equal to 6 by 2. Answer is 3. So in 3 different ways you can purchase 2 pictures out of 3. So now with the application of this formula, we calculated the total number of selection is 3, but this can be done in manually also. Like 3 pictures are there, we can purchase either AB or BC or AC. In these 3 ways only you can purchase 3 pictures. There is no other way. So total number of selection is 3. Now next question. In how many ways a person can decorate his drawing room with 2 pictures at 2 places? Now decoration or arrangement, this is a case of arrangement, so you have to apply permutation. So NPR, and the value of total number of things is 3. Out of that you have to arrange 2, 3p2, so it will be 3 factorial divided by 3 minus 2 factorial, that is 1 factorial. Value of 3 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3 equal to 6. It is equal to 6. So in 6 different ways you can decorate your drawing room with 2 pictures. Now let us calculate manually. So the decoration can be AB, it can be BA, it can be AC, it can be CA, it can be BC, it can be CB. So manually if you calculate also you are getting 6. So this example clearly distinguishes what is permutation and what is combination. Okay, now next we'll discuss concepts one by one, all the concepts of permutation combination and questions related to those concepts. Let's discuss first concept, very important concept of permutation and combination. If you want to take the screenshot, you can take the screenshot. Okay, now the concept is n different things taking all together can be arranged in n factorial ways. And the second concept is n number of things in which p things are alike, q things are alike, r things are alike can be arranged in n factorial divided by p factorial into q factorial into r factorial ways. Now let us solve questions related to this concept or application of this concept. Now these all are frequently asked questions, exam oriented questions. In how many ways letters of the word can be arranged taking all together? Question number 1, pen, P-E-N, pen. There are 3 letters. 3 letters. So it can be arranged in 3 factorial ways. Answer is 3 factorial, 1 into 2 into 3, that is equal to 6. Similarly, pencil, P-E-N-C-I-L. Total there are 6 different letters, 6 factorial. So answer is 1 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 6, that is equal to 7 to 0. 720. Next, failure, F-A-I-L-U-R-E. It is 7 letters, so 7 factorial. So the value of 7 factorial is 5040. 7 factorial means 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 7. Next, apple, A-P-P-L-E, apple. Total there are 5 letters, 5 factorial. 2 letters are alike, P-P. So 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial. The value of 5 factorial is 120 divided by 2. Answer is 60. Similarly, success, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 factorial divided by, there are 3 S are there, 3 factorial into 2 C's are there, 2 factorial. So now let us calculate. It is 7 factorial. 7 factorial means 3 factorial into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7 divided by 3 factorial into 2 factorial, 3 factorial, 3 factorial cancel, 2, it is 2. So it is 4 to 0, 10, 42, 4 to 0. So this is a very, very important concept and very important question, exam point of view. Now let us discuss the next concept. Principle of counting. Principle of counting. According to principle of counting, if an event occurs in m different ways, and another event occurs in n different ways, then both the event together will occur in m into n different ways. Now let us discuss some questions based on this concept. Okay, the question is, there are 4 flags of different colors. How many different signals can be generated if the signal requires the use of 2 flags, one above the other? There are 4 flags, so you have to generate signals by putting flags one above the other. Now you have 4 flags. First you have to put a flag, and after that, above that flag you have to put another flag. So first of all, first you have to put a flag here. Now you have 4 different flags, so you have 4 options. So this event can occur in 4 different ways. Then next, then above you have to put another flag. This event can occur in 3 different ways because you have only 3 flags left. So first event 4 different ways, second event 3 different ways. Both the event can be formed in 12 different ways. So you can generate 12 different flowers or signals with the help of 4 flags. If you want to put one flag above the other. Then next question. Remember, always remember, questions related to numbers in permutation combination, always you have to apply principle of counting. So next question is related to numbers. How many 2-digit even numbers can be formed from the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if repetition is allowed, and second one if repetition is not allowed. Now remember one thing, here the keyword is 2-digit and even number. So 2-digit number, and also it has to be a even number. So okay, for 2-digit, just 2 events. Okay, each box represents 1 event. For 2 digits, 2 boxes are there. Then, now which box is to be filled first? In the previous question, first you have to put a flag below and after that another flag. Similarly here also, which box you need to fill first? The first is even number condition. For which box this condition is applied? Even number. You have digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even number means this box has to be 2 or 4. So this box can be filled in how many ways? 2 different ways. Now question number 1, repetition of digit is allowed. So for this box you can take any number from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 options. So now first box can be filled in 5 different ways, or the 10th digit 5 different ways, unit digit only 2 different ways because even numbers. So total number of is 10. Total number is 10. First box can be filled in 5 different ways. Second box can be filled in 2 different ways. Total number of events is 5 into 2, 10. So you will get 10 even numbers by using digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember here repetition is allowed. Now number 2, repetition is not allowed. Repetition is not allowed. Again 2 box. Here condition is applied. So it is either 2 or 4. So it can be filled in 2 different ways. Repetition is not allowed. The digit, whatever digit you take here, you cannot repeat that digit here. So out of 5 digits, you have to subtract 1 digit because that 1 digit is already here. So this box can be filled in 4 different ways. Total 4 into 2, 8. 8 even number you can make out of the digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when repetition is not allowed. So repetition is not allowed means it's very simple. Okay, there will be no 44 and 22. So total 10 numbers you can form. Repetition is not allowed. Only 2 cases there are repetition. One is 44 and another is 22. When you subtract you get also 8. Okay. So now let us discuss some more questions related to numbers. Questions. If you want to take the screenshot, please take the screenshot. Okay, question number 4. Using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 only once, how many numbers greater than 41,000 can be formed. Greater than 41,000. Now, this is also a number related questions. Again, we'll apply principle of counting. Okay, so greater than 41,000 means it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a 5-digit number. 5 numbers are there, 5 digits are there. So greater than 41,000 means it is a 5-digit number. For 5-digit number, you need 5 box. Okay, 5 box are required. Now, what is the condition? The number has to be greater than 41,000. Now, which box you need to fill first? The number is 41,000 means here you have to take either 4 or 5. Then only the number will be greater than 41,000. So, this box can be filled in 2 different ways. Now, you have how many digits in your hand? You have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let us see. Repetition is allowed or not allowed? See here, this only once. You have to digit, you have to use one single digit only once. That means repetition is not allowed. So this box can be filled in 2 ways. So now this box can be used in 4 different ways, because already you have taken 1 digit here. This box 3 different ways, this box 2 different ways, and this box is 1 different ways. So total number of ways, it is 2 into 4, 8 into 3, 24, 24 into 2, 48. 48. Again, principle of counting. This is first event, second event, third event, fourth event, and fifth event. All the event at a time means you have to multiply all, and you are getting the answer 48. So there are 48 numbers you can form greater than 41,000. Now let us discuss next question, another question again based on principle of counting. Very important principle of counting. There are 4 candidates for the post of lecturer in physics, and one is to be selected by the votes of 5 men. By the votes of 5 men. What is the number of ways in which the vote can be given? What is the number of ways in which the vote can be given? So, how many persons are going to vote? 5 persons, they are going to vote. Okay. Now, let us the first person comes. The first person is having how many options? He is having 4 options, because 4 persons are there. So first person can cast his vote in 4 different ways. Here there are 4 candidates. So first person can cast his vote in 4 different ways. Second person comes, he can also cast his vote in 4 different ways. Third person comes, he can cast his vote in 4 different ways. Total 5 men are there. So each man will cast their vote in 4 different ways each. So total number of ways is, it is 4 to the power 5 different ways. In 4 to the power 5 different ways they can cast their vote. Again, it is principle of counting, x to the power y form, popular as x to the power y form. One more question, one more important question based on principle of counting. How many ways 6 rings of different type can be had in 4 fingers? Okay, rings, 6 different rings are there, 4 fingers are there. In how many ways you can have those 6 rings in 4 different fingers? Okay, now the solution part. Now you pick up one ring. Now when you pick up one ring, you have how many options for that ring? You have 4 options. First ring have 4 options. Second ring, again 4 options. Third ring, again 4 options. Fourth ring, 4 options. Fifth ring, 4 options. Sixth ring also 4 options. Each ring you can have in 4 different ways. So here the answer is 4 to the power 6. Answer is 4 to the power 6. So these are the very, very important questions based on principle of counting. Set of questions. If you want to take the screenshot, please take the screenshot. Okay. Next question, very simple question. NP4 is equal to 12 into NP2. Find the value of N. Now, so in this case you have to apply simple formula. NPR is equal to N factorial divided by N minus R factorial. So it is N factorial divided by N minus 4 factorial equal to 12 into N factorial divided by N minus 2 factorial. Now N factorial and N factorial cancels. So now it will be 1 by N minus 4 factorial equal to 12 divided by N minus 4 factorial into N minus 3 factorial into N minus 2 into N minus 2. N minus C. Here how we are getting this step. Now we can write 5 factorial equal to 3 factorial into 4 into 5. Similarly, N minus 2 factorial can be written as N minus 4 factorial into N minus 3 into N minus 2. N minus, as we can write 5 factorial equal to 3 factorial into 4 into 5. Similarly, N minus 2 factorial can be written as N minus 4 factorial into N minus 3 into N minus 2. Now N minus 4 factorial and N minus 4 factorial will be cancelled. Now N minus 3 into N minus 2 equal to 12. Now after this you will get a quadratic equation and you can find out the value of N. Now it is better not to solve this question by quadratic equation. It's very simple. These are two consecutive numbers, N minus 3 and N minus 2. These are two consecutive numbers, and you know by multiplying which two consecutive number you are getting 12. By multiplying 3 and 4 you are getting 12. So it is 3 and it is 4. So N minus 3 equal to 3. So N equal to 6. Value of N is equal to 6. No need to convert it into a quadratic equation. It will take a lot of time. So it is better to just think a while simply, or you can do also, you can put the values from options. Then next question, the number of ways the letter of the word failure can be arranged such that vowels always come together, vowels never come together. Now it's a very important question, exam point of view. Also it is one of the frequently asked questions in your exam, and this question will clear a lot of concepts. So now the word is failure. F-A-I-L-U-R-E. Word is failure. Now you have two questions. Vowels always come together, vowels never come together. Now before that, let us find out the total number of arrangement. Total arrangement will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 factorial. The value is 5040. Total number of arrangement by taking all the letters of the word failure is 5040. Now let us come vowels together. Vowels together. Vowels, how many vowels are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 vowels are there. Vowels are A, I, U, E. Rest are consonant. It is F, L, Now vowels together means you have to lock these four vowels and you have to consider this as 1. So total is 1 plus 2, 3, 4. So total number of arrangement is 4 factorial. Again, inside box, remember, inside box how many letters are there? 4 letters are there. So inside they will also arrange themselves in 4 factorial ways. So this is first event and this is second event. 4 factorial, the value is 24 into 24. Total is 576. 576. See, again I am repeating, vowels together means you have to lock these 4 vowels, you have to consider them as 1 and total arrangement is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 factorial. Remember, whenever there is a lock, again you have to multiply number of permutation inside the lock. Number of permutation inside the lock is again 4 factorial. So 4 factorial into 4 factorial is equal to 576. So we got the question number 1, that is vowels always come together. Then number 2, vowels never come together. Simply you have to subtract from total number of arrangement minus vowels come together is vowels never come together. Vowels never come together will be 5040 minus 576. So it is 4 and 6, again 4, again 4. 4 4 6 4. 4464 is the answer. Number 8. Question number 7 done. Question number 9 done. Let us discuss question number 8. Question number 8. Okay, question number 8. I will tell you one very important concept. Very important concept. First discuss the concept, then we will discuss the question. Remember, NCR is always equal to NC, N minus R. NCR is always equal to NC, N minus R. Now if you put the formula of NCR, NCR is equal to what? N factorial divided by N minus R factorial. NC, N minus R is equal to what? N factorial divided by NCR is equal to N factorial divided by R factorial into N minus R factorial. NC N minus R is equal to N factorial divided by N minus R factorial into N minus plus R factorial. So again it becomes N factorial divided by N minus R factorial into N and cancel R factorial. So value of NCR is always equal to value of NC N minus R. From this another formula can be derived. If NCR is equal to NC, let it be NCX equal to NCY, then N equal to X plus Y. If NCX is equal to NCY, then N equal to X plus Y. See here, NCR is equal to NC N minus R. Therefore what? If you add R and N minus R, what you will get? You will get N. So, remember both the formula. NCR is always equal to NC N minus R, and also if NCX is equal to NCY, then N equal to X plus Y. So, question number 8. Question number 8. If NC5 is equal to NC7, the value of N will be, obviously value of N will be 5 plus 7, that is equal to 12. 5 plus 7, that is equal to 12. Set of question number 10 and question number 11, very important question exam point of view. So question number 10, in how many ways 10% can occupy their seat in a round table conference? The key word is round table conference. So it is all about circular permutation. Remember one concept, very important concept. N number of different things can be arranged in a circle in n minus 1 factorial ways. It can be arranged in a row in n factorial ways, in a circle in n minus 1 factorial ways. Okay, it's very simple, easy to remember. In a straight line there is a starting point and finishing point, whereas in a circle the starting point and ending point is same. That is why in straight line it is n factorial and in circles it is n minus 1 factorial. N number of things can be arranged in a circle in n minus 1 factorial ways. So question number 10. 10 persons are there. You have to arrange them in a round table conference. Answer is 10 minus 1 factorial, that is equal to 9 factorial. Then next question again based on circular permutation. Chief ministers of 10 states are participating in a round table conference. In how many ways? They can occupy their seats such that Chief Minister of Punjab and Haryana and UP sit together. Now here they are in a round table conference. So you have to lock Punjab, Haryana and UP, you have to lock them. You consider them as one. 1 plus remaining plus 7 chief ministers are there here. Here other 7 are there. So this is 1, remaining 7, total is 8. 8 persons can be arranged in a circle in how many ways? 8 minus 1, that is 7 factorial ways. 8 persons can be arranged in a circle in 7 factorial ways. Now, again you have to multiply the persons, those who are locked. Okay, so here inside the lock, chief ministers of 3 states are there. Among themselves, they can be arranged in 3 factorial ways. So your answer is 7 factorial into 3 factorial. 7 factorial 5040 into 3 factorial 6. So calculate the answer, or in short you can say answer is 7 factorial into 3 factorial.